오늘 좀 세트포지션이 좀 달라진 것 같던데 이전에는 이렇게 가운데 중심에서 했는데 오늘 이렇게 올렸거든요?
아니 원래는 많이 이렇게 했었어요.
네.
내렸다가 올렸다가 내렸다가 올렸다가.
네. 아 그래요? 근데 뭐 밸런스 때문에 일부러 지난번
그것도 있고
네.
일단 원래 보통 와인더블 하는데
네.
세트모션을 하려고 해가지고
그럼 시즌 때도 계속?
뭐 할 수도 있고
네.
안 할 수도 있고.
글러브도 좀 달라진 것 같은데요?
네, 바꿨습니다.
오 오늘 몇 개 던졌어요?
오늘 한 27개 정도 던진 것 같아요.
지난번에 41개 그때 라이브 뷰 때. 예, 근데 오늘은 왜 좀 개수가 좀
이제 내일 모레
게임이니까.
게임하니까
오늘
오늘 그냥
컨디션 점검차.
네.
아, 네. 시범경기 첫 등판 앞둔 소감은 좀 어떠세요? 잘 준비된 것 같으세요?
준비된 상태로 첫 게임이니까 뭐 무리하는 것보다는 제구랑 이런 거 신경 써서 밸런스 신경 써서 던질 생각입니다.
네. 시범경기 한 몇 번 더 등판 예정인가요?
뭐 그래도 한 3번 정도는 던지지 않을까 싶은데요.
아 그래요? 네.
It was good. He threw a good bullpen today. He looks just in a really good, better shape, and also, you know, we're talking about how his shoulders are neutral and everything is working really fluently, and he looks really, really good. I think that kind of what I said about his shoulders, and you know, it's something that it's a really big thing when you possibly are rotating too far in, and then you have to rotate even more that way. But it's really neutral. It's really fluent. Everything seems to be working, you know, mechanically really good, and he's getting to extension side really well, and that's really big for him. When he's extension side, you know, down on the way to a lefty or down into a righty, then that kind of is like the all tell about where he's at. We haven't yet. I'm just kind of finding out that I'm playing it and all, so we'll communicate and talk probably today or at least tomorrow. So we'll get a game plan going in for it's his first spring game, so it's going to be, you know, a lot of feeling out certain pitches more so than sequencing, but it would be a bit of both. One of my biggest goals was not to get burnt out too quickly because, you know, not really knowing and kind of being a little bit unsure. So, you know, I just did everything I needed to do catching-wise to get my legs under me. So I was doing a lot of bullpens just to kind of get used to being in a squat and getting used to all that stuff, and doing machine work for receiving, kind of trying to make some improvements, and doing some hitting, but not a whole lot of live batting practices just because I didn't want to get too burnt out of it, you know, with the kind of not knowing. So I was, yep. Me and my wife have a house 2 towns over, so we were here for the whole thing, and so I found a really nice spot to work out at, and to meet some other people from different organizations at a different place where I caught bullpens too, so kind of meeting some new guys and picking brains of people and stuff like that, so it was good. He's great. I caught 2 bullpens and I caught his game yesterday, so it was good to be in the game together and to get a feel of each other. And I thought he did really well. I was really happy to see. Obviously, I knew from facing him in videos of what he has, but it was really nice to be back there and working with him and try to get a feel of each other. I think that guys coming in, they know that it's a great clubhouse. I think that we've done a great job of bringing in great guys to have that great clubhouse and that tight clubhouse. And I think that people want to play with this team. I think this team's, you know, especially last year, has fallen just shy, and the potential that we have, and people want to be a part of it. So. The team's done a great job of bringing in great people, great ball players, and I think it's been great so far. They want to join with the atmosphere and the culture that we have here, and you know, it starts from the top down. And like I said, the team's done a great job of bringing guys in, and you know, the clubhouse just making it the way it is, just with the guys and the looseness and just having fun, and you know, never going to be. It's a long season, but you know, the trust that we have in that locker room is great. So.
Yeah, no, I'm really pleased with where he's at right now. I think he is too. I see, really do, the command of his pitches right now is exceptional. So I'm really excited about his delivery, the shape he's in, the way the ball is coming out, the shape of his curveball. The fastball command is excellent, and it's kind of what I remember when he was, like I said, at his best. I think it's just him trying to get consistency with the delivery and his shoulder turn. But I think for the most part, it's just a way of, you know, he had about 25 to 30 pitches in his bullpen and just wanted to get consistent with his glove side, hitting his glove side target. And I think he did that today. So he accomplished that. I think it was, you know, it's a lot on his own. I mean, obviously we have some you know, throwing program that we've added in, but for the most part, you know, his routine was back to what he used to do as well, you know, as far as the amount of throws and the length of throws. But again, I think his workload following him, you know, we didn't get to communicate during that time, but getting video and seeing Twitter and seeing his bullpens, he was getting all of his work in, and I think he's very prepared for the season. Oh, definitely. I mean, the delivery, the balance, just getting his body in the best shape possible, and I think he's done a real good job of that. Yeah, I think he's going to continue his normal routine. Like I said, my biggest thing right now with him is just looking at his delivery, making sure his body's working properly and his delivery's on time. And you can tell by the execution of his pitches, and right now the execution's very good. So, yeah, he'll throw at least 2 innings on Friday, and probably in that 45 pitch range. So, and then we'll build from there. But I'm very pleased with how he's looking right now, and I think he feels really good about where he's at. I think for him, the biggest thing is we love his work ethic. I love the way he prepares. I mean, there are certain veteran players over the years that you see prepare for games very well, and he's in that category. You know, his advanced planning on his own, we obviously do it as well, but his knowledge of pitching is exceptional. It really is very good. So I think the biggest thing with him is to stay within himself, is to communicate with us when he's not feeling good, and those are things we got to continue to get better at. So we're on the same page all the time. But I've seen him very good, obviously, and I've seen even last year glimpses of him being at his best. We just want to see more consistency from him. There's no pressure this year to be the number one starter, the guy. We have 5 very good starters, and that's how I see it. We have 5 number ones now. Just be him and go out and give us a chance to win every 5 days, which he's very capable of doing. He was good. He was nervous. He was nervous, and he admitted that. He was nervous at first in that first inning. No matter how much experience you have, no matter how long you've pitched at the major league level or in the Japan Professional League, it's still when you are with a new team and you're trying to make a good first impression, there's always some nerves. So I think he settled in at the end of his first inning and into his second inning. I thought it was really good. So it was very encouraging to see the velocity on his fastball, the shape of his curveball, and I think it was the power on his fastball is excellent. So they're all what I like about our staff is we have all different types of pitchers. Even Kikuchi, Ryu, they're different. They're left-handed, but they pitch differently. And same with our right-handed pitchers, Gossman and Barrios and Manoa. Everybody's got subtle differences in their deliveries and what they throw. So I think that's a benefit to us playing the opposing team because they're not seeing the same guy every night. As far as the first game of the season, yeah, we haven't decided who's going to be in that game right now. But right now, we have 5 guys that could certainly pitch in that game. And I think we'll make that decision soon.
初戦としては良かったと思ってますね。まだまだ課題もありますけど、いい入りができたと思います。Yes. ほぼ毎日やりますね。シーズン中は投げる量は減らさなきゃいけないので、ああいう風にドライワークをして体の負担を少なくしながら体に覚え込ませてます。一番下半身の動きっていうのを大事にシーズンやってきてるので、それを今まだまだ、その確率を上げている段階です。フロリダの方がそういう意味ではボールも滑らないし投げやすいかなと思います。